How on earth are we supposed to witness to complete strangers? Did Jesus know what he was doing by sending us out? I mean, I don't have any experience of this. How am I supposed to go out there and win people to the gospel message? Well, I'll tell you one way. Why don't you assume that the interaction is going to go well? Yeah, why don't you assume that? And assumption that it's going to go well, you could also call it trust or faith. But I'm going to go back to assume for a second. So we all know that there is this gap between stranger to stranger. And as you walk over there, there's some kind of invisible force field between you and them. And you're wondering, how in the world am I supposed to cross that gap? Well, one of the ways to cross that gap is to assume that the conversation is going to go really well. If you will rehearse this in your mind, that it's going to go well, that your words are going to flow smoothly, that the encounter is going to be fantastic, then the odds are you will actually follow through with that encounter. And I'm going to tell you, as a natural in our culture, and you're kind of safe in this because you're probably here in American culture, but most people aren't rude and nasty. So there is a high likelihood that this person is going to respond very well to you. One of the things that I have told a lot of people that have gone out and witnessed with me is everybody knows Jesus. If you walk over and say, hey, do you know Jesus as your personal Savior? The answer is almost always yes. That being the case, you don't even have to break new ground or new territory. But back to the basics. If you want to get over there and talk to a person, start by assuming it is going to go well. This is the same attribute that politicians use. This is the same attribute that businessmen use. This is the same attribute that visiting speakers use. They assume confidence. They assume that the transaction is going to go well, and they walk over there and they step into brand new territory, and most of the time they walk away victorious.